Hello and welcome to the course that helps you prepare for the exam that's titled Microsoft AI 102. Now, bear in mind this is just the preview of the course, and the actual course will be launched in the upcoming months. And if you wish to sign up and be notified for this course when it's launched, please click on the link in the description and enter your email ID so that you get notified when I finally launch the course. And this will also help me plan and gauge the interest for this topic, and depending on the interest, would be fine-tuning the course to match the outcomes. So having said that, my name is Biju Krishnan. I have 20 years of experience, and out of these 20 years of experience in the IT industry, the past 10 years have been in analytics, in big data, in AI and machine learning, and that puts me in a good position to help demystify these topics, to build a course that suits a wide audience and helps you prepare for this exam. So the course is not just designed for preparing you for the exam, but also helps you understand the entire suite of Microsoft AI services. So having said that, let's jump right in. Let's talk about this course and what you will learn and why. We're going to talk about AI services so that you understand what this technology suite is about, what this service offering is about. And then we talk a little bit about the exam, but of course we will be covering the exam details in much more depth in the upcoming videos. And then in the end, I will also explain to you why you should consider signing up for the full course and what you will get as a result of that. So having said that, let's talk about Microsoft Azure AI services. What are these services? So usually when you think about deploying an AI application, you think about writing code, you think about hiring data scientists involving machine learning engineers, you think about deploying the service in Kubernetes or creating API containers, etc., etc. But with a service like Microsoft Azure AI services, what you can do is just avail the technology as a service. So instead of thinking about managing and building the service, you can actually just call an API or call the endpoint, or even just use some apps and get AI-enabled services or build AI-enabled services on top of your existing services. So it makes it really easy. It lowers the barrier for you to become an AI-driven organization, and that's what we are here to talk about. So you can create advanced AI services with very little know-how of machine learning. You really don't need any know-how of machine learning. The process guides you. You can even create custom models, so really advanced stuff, but with very little know-how of machine learning. So you have low-code options. So you have Python SDKs, JavaScript SDKs, .NET SDKs, etc. But you just in this course we will only cover the Python SDKs, so the demonstrations will only happen on Python SDKs. But you also have no code options, like you have the language studio where you can prepare the data, you can train the models, or you have things like a video indexer, which allows you to build video indexes. So there are also no code tools available, and more Microsoft will make available no code options. But right now it's a mix of low code and no code, so you might need knowledge of at least Python if you were to go this route of building AI services on top of Microsoft Azure AI services. And lastly but not the least, what you need to be or what you need to remember is that when you build an AI service, you need to make it compliant to the local geographical compliance regulations. So for example, if you're building a service in the Europe region, then you need to adhere to the EU AI Act when you launch the service. The Act is not really enforcing right now, but you need to remember that in the future, like 2025 onwards, you will need to be very cognizant of the fact that your service needs to be very much compliant to these regulations. So that's why Microsoft has created, anticipating these regulations, they have created the Responsible AI Framework and a set of guidelines which you can adhere to, or you can, and some of the services already incorporate them. And then therefore you will be very much ready to be certified when the act is enforced. So that's what is also very helpful. So having said that, let's talk about now the exam itself. It's called Designing and Implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution. So you will be learning a host of technologies and services that you can use to build AI solution based on Azure and Microsoft. And if you pass the exam, then you will be given the title of an Azure AI Engineer Associate. Now that can bring a lot of good to your resume because, as you know, AI is at an inflection point. The industry is at an inflection point right now. Having seen the power of large language models and a service like ChatGPT, everybody wishes to incorporate AI and machine learning into their organization, into their services. And therefore, there's a huge demand or anticipated demand for AI engineers, AI architects, and that will be the case going forward. And hence, if you wish to stand out from the crowd, if you wish to be industry ready and be able to build solutions with Microsoft Azure, which is kind of gaining the position of the leading enterprise solution for AI, and therefore this certification and this title will help you really accelerate your career in this area. And perhaps if you want to find a new option, a new career option, then it's also going to be quite helpful. So let's dive into the signing up process. So this course, as I said, is a preview course that I'll be launching on YouTube, where you can follow along. There's going to be a lot of content in this preview course as well, but at the end of the day, I will be launching a full course which will cover all the topics necessary for passing this exam. And if you wish to be notified early on, or be the first ones to be notified when the course is launched, then just click the description or the link in the description and sign up for the course. And as a gratitude, as a token of gratitude, I will also offer you a very massive discount, at least 80%, if not more, when the course is launched. And this will allow you to avail the course contents at a very, very good price. So, and it will help me as well, to be honest, to gauge interest in this topic and decide how much of an effort I need to put in, how much and what kind of contents I should put in the course. So your feedback, your interest will help me gauge all these aspects. So that's all for this video. Now we will enter the actual module in the next video, where I'm going to discuss or set up the foundation for this exam and this topic. And from there, we will also cover the entire suite of language services. So that's the plan. Let's dive in and not waste our time further. See you in the next video. Thank you.